where every journey reveals a hidden wonder.
Nestled in the heart of northern Vietnam, where emerald waters wind their mysterious way through ancient stone and time seems to slow to a gentle, rhythmic beat, lies a landscape at once timeless and profoundly alive. Trang An, in Ninh Binh province, is a place where legend, nature, and culture entwine so seamlessly that each moment spent here feels suspended between worlds. Today, we set out to discover this remarkable region, its sacred waterways, dramatic mountains, and the unexpected brush with Hollywood that has made it a beacon for both pilgrims and adventurers. Our journey begins in the early morning hush at the edge of the Trang An boat dock. The mist still clings to the water's surface, shrouding everything in a silvery veil. Local boatwomen, their conical non-la hats silhouetted against the soft glow, prepare their slender sampans for another day's voyage. With practiced hands, they invite visitors aboard, their smiles gentle but proud. Keepers of stories passed down through generations. As your boat slips away from the dock, the modern world recedes behind you. The river narrows, flanked by towering limestone karsts that rise abruptly from the earth, their faces cloaked in dense tropical greenery. These ancient stone pillars have stood sentinel over the land for millions of years, their shapes sculpted by wind, water, and the slow patience of time itself. Below, the river's surface is glassy and green, reflecting the mountains above and the sky beyond, so that it seems as though you are floating between two worlds, one above, one below. The rhythm of the oars dipping into the water is soothing, almost meditative. Your boatwoman rows not with her hands but with her feet, a unique technique mastered over a lifetime. She moves almost silently, and her voice carries softly across the water as she sings a traditional folk song, its notes rising and falling with the movement of the boat. In this place, even music seems to belong more to the river and the mountains than to any one person. The journey takes you into the heart of the karst landscape, where the river twists and turns, revealing new vistas at every bend. Sometimes the passage narrows so much that the limestone walls seem to close in, and your boat passes into the shadowy coolness of a cave. These caves bear evocative names: Bright Cave, Dark Cave, Wine Cave, each a gateway into the Earth's own secret corridors. Inside, the air is cool and damp, and the only sounds are the steady drip of water and the quiet splash of your boat's oars. Shafts of sunlight filter through openings in the rock, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow on the water's surface. It is easy, in these moments, to believe in the legends that speak of spirits and deities dwelling in these sacred places. Emerging from the darkness, you are greeted by the sudden brilliance of sunlight and the vibrant greens of the landscape. Birds flit from tree to tree, their songs mingling with the murmur of the river. Water buffalo graze lazily on the banks, unconcerned by the passing boats. In the distance, the sound of a temple bell drifts on the wind, a reminder that for centuries, this has been a place of pilgrimage, as well as natural wonder. Your boat pulls up to a quiet landing, and you step ashore at Tran, the Trinh temple. Here, the air is thick with the scent of incense, and the temple's wooden beams are darkened by centuries of prayer. Locals and visitors alike come to pay their respects to the mountain deities, lighting sticks of incense and bowing in silence. The temple is nestled into the very base of the mountain, its courtyard shaded by ancient trees. The atmosphere is one of reverence and peace, a sacred pause in the midst of the journey. As you watch the smoke curl upward and listen to the rustle of leaves overhead, you sense that this place is not only a sanctuary for people, but for the spirits of the land itself. Leaving the temple, your journey continues deeper into the heart of Trang An. The river broadens, opening out into a wide valley ringed by limestone peaks. This is a landscape that feels both primordial and cinematic, a place where the imagination runs wild. It is no surprise, then, that in 2016, the makers of Kong Skull Island chose Trang An as the backdrop for their epic tale of monsters and myth. The arrival of Hollywood cameras brought a new kind of attention to this quiet corner of Vietnam. For months, the valleys echoed with the sounds of film crews and actors, their presence transforming the landscape into a fantastical world of giant apes and lost civilizations. Today, The film set remains as a tribute to that cinematic adventure. Simple wooden huts, reconstructed to resemble the tribal village from the movie, stand among the rocks and reeds. Canoes used in the filming are moored at the water's edge, their paint faded by sun and rain. Walking among these props, with the real-life grandeur of the limestone cliffs rising all around, it is easy to imagine the roar of Kong reverberating from the stone, the sense of wonder and danger that the film evoked. But even as Hollywood has left its mark, Trang An remains, at heart, a place of living tradition. The local people have adapted to the influx of visitors with characteristic resilience and grace. Boat rowers, many of them women, continue to guide travelers along the waterways, sharing stories and songs. Farmers tend their rice paddies and vegetable plots, their movements slow and deliberate. Water buffalo, the backbone of rural life, graze in the shadow of the mountains, their gentle eyes reflecting the tranquility of their world. Children play along the riverbanks, their laughter ringing out across the water. Some help their families with chores, others chase dragonflies or skip stones on the river's surface. Their lives are shaped by the rhythms of nature, the rise and fall of the river, the changing of the seasons, the cycles of planting and harvest. Under the shade of ancient banyan trees, elders gather to share news and stories, their faces weathered by sun and time. Here, community is not just a word, but a way of life, woven into every aspect of daily existence. The people of Trang An are proud of their heritage and eager to share it with visitors. At local markets, you can sample traditional dishes prepared with ingredients from the surrounding land. Steamed rice cakes, sticky with sweet bean paste. Grilled fish, fresh from the river. Fragrant bowls of pho, their broth simmered for hours over wood fires. Each meal is a celebration of the land's abundance and the skill of its cooks. For those who wish to stay longer, homestays offer a chance to experience village life firsthand. Guests are welcomed like family, invited to join in the daily routines of cooking, farming, and celebration. Festivals and ceremonies, rooted in centuries-old traditions, mark the passage of the year. Lanterns are lit to honor ancestors, drums are beaten to drive away evil spirits, and dancers in colorful costumes perform stories of love, loss, and triumph. In Trang An, the past is never far away. It lives in the rituals, the songs, and the hearts of the people. As the day draws to a close, the light changes once more. The sun dips behind the limestone peaks, painting the sky in shades of gold and rose. The river shimmers with the last light of day, its surface dappled with the reflections of mountains and clouds. Your boat returns to the dock, the journey nearly at an end. But as you step ashore, you carry with you more than just memories. You carry a sense of wonder, a deep appreciation for the beauty and resilience of this extraordinary place. Trang An is more than a destination. It is a living testament to the enduring power of nature, the richness of culture, and the unbroken thread of history that connects past to present. It is a place where legends are born and retold, where every stone and stream has a story to share. Whether you come seeking adventure, tranquility, or inspiration, you will find it here, in the sacred waters and soaring mountains of Ninh Binh. And so, as the evening settles over the land and the last rays of sunlight slip away, we leave Trang An with hearts full and spirits uplifted. This magical corner of Vietnam, with its blend of natural grandeur and human warmth, reminds us that the world is still full of wonders waiting to be discovered. Places where the boundaries between myth and reality blur, and where the stories of the past continue to shape the lives of those who call it home. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Trang An. As you reflect on the sights and sounds of this remarkable place, may you be inspired to seek out your own adventures, to explore with open eyes and open hearts, and to cherish the beauty and diversity of our shared world. And remember, this is just one of the countless wonders that await. The journey never truly ends.